PTSDs, man. I don't know why you want to learn German. I know why I wanted to learn German, which was like me thinking it was going to be fun and happy thoughts. But no, I was extremely wrong. Hi, my name is Fernando. I have been living in Germany for 10 years. So that's how you know I have that certificate of this video will be good. I wanted to make this video because I really wanted to share all my knowledge on how I learned German. I learned German in 2 years, and I kind of like have seen how other people have been learning German and what at the end pays off, where to start, what things matter, what other things not matter, and also my overall experience, what you can expect. So let's get into it. Okay, so let's talk about levels. Why am I doing this? So the levels are from A1 to C2. So A1 is like you're a toddler. Like you do not know anything. And C2 is like you are a scientist. Like you work for NASA. So you have to think about like what type of work do you want to do? Do you want to do toddler work or do you want to do NASA work? A1 is for tourists. So if you want to be a tourist, you can stay in A1. For any like entry-level jobs like waiter or like bartender or working on a cafe or working anywhere where you're just like saying a few sentences, you will need, I think, like A2 or B1. I think it's necessary. If you can get to A2, I think that's already a huge help. I started working as a waiter, an assistant of a waiter, basically a runner with A2 levels. And that's what I would say A2 should be your baseline. B1 is already pretty good, and B2 already it's like you're good to go. B2 is a perfect level if you wanna work in a company and your company is also a bit international. I would advise, like depending on how much German you have to speak in your company, to jump into C1 already. C1, I think it's like you're really committed to working in German. So C1 is what you would need if your company really needs German. But the majority of companies say B2 level. That's why I think I got to B2. And if you want to go to university, I 100% recommend C1. B2 is already like pushing the limits, to be honest, because I do think university is hard. Like the words that they use in university, it's pretty hard. And C1 should be your minimum, to be honest, just to be very safe. C2 is like you're the professor, you know? Like, I don't know. I have heard people like coming in and saying like, no, I did C1. And I'm like, fuck, you know? But if you tell me C2, bro, I don't think even Germans have C2. Okay, for this part of the video, we're gonna get a bit more technical. So I have decided to put this video game plus some animations to explain you a bit the technical parts of learning German and all the tips that I have for you. So let's just get into it, okay? Let's just go with the roll. Like, look at this cute dog. He's gonna be fishing. You're gonna look at it, and I'm gonna explain you German. So what else do you want, okay? Just watch the video. It's kind of nice. I worked a lot on it. Okay, bye. German has 3 grammatical genders, der, die, das, and 4 cases, nominative, accusative, dative, and genitive or genitive, which can be tricky. I mean, like, look at me, traumatized. But they follow logical patterns once you get used to them. Focus early on pronunciation. German is phonetic, so once you learn how letters sound, you can read most words correctly. For example, water sounds more like Wasser. So like the W sounds like it's more like a V in English. Wasser. German shares roots with English, so many words are actually similar. This actually helps a lot sometimes here and there. House, Wasser, water, Name, name, Mutter, mother. So there's some fun on it. Start small, stay consistent, and don't overstress if you don't get it the first time. I'm a big believer in immersive learning. It is how children naturally learn their first language. Like, for example, listening and trying to understand, not just hearing, repeating what I hear, kind of like shadowing, reading and guessing meaning from context, talking to native speakers regularly, especially like drinking a beer with a German will help you really take away that fear from speaking to them. Grammar will be your biggest challenge. Freaking hated it. Articles are not optional, so word order can be confusing. For example, in English, I think he is coming tomorrow, and in German it would be like, I think that he tomorrow comes. Sometimes direct translations from English to German can be quite complicated. Speak from day one. This one is so key, especially because it will just, keep pushing those skills forward.
Wie heißt das? Eine
Rad.
Rad.
Ein Rad wie das Fahrrad.
Eine
Rad, bloß ohne Fahr.
Compound words are everywhere. This is like a typical like Geschirr, Spülmaschine. So that's beautiful. It's like Geschirr is dishes, spülen, so to wash, then Maschine. So this is beautiful. That's my favorite thing about learning German. It's just like these compound words. It's almost like a German guy was like, you know what, man? Why don't we just put them together? Not all resources work the same, meaning grammar books are great for building a solid foundation, understanding the why of the sentence structure. The limitation is that it can be dry or overwhelming if you're not also applying it in real life. That's why I say it is important to also do this immersive learning, because when I went to the courses and I did my learning, it was a lot of like, why is this and why is this that, but you don't tend to apply it as much. So that's why I would always listen to movies and use like outside factors to really bring those ideas together. Mistakes are inevitable. This is something that I wish I knew before, because I felt like such a failure, and I saw other people like being so good and not making mistakes, which honestly I don't think that's a weird way of thinking. But honestly, it took me a year to really understand German, like to really start wrapping my head around the structure, the feel, the flow of the language. And I think on the second year, that's where everything just started connecting, kind of like in a movie, like where you connect all the plot twists and everything, and just like it reveals itself. And I think just being more honest with yourself that you're just gonna make mistakes, and it's completely okay. It's completely okay to be absolutely lost on your first class, on your second, third, fourth. Even at the end of the course, if you're still lost, I would say fuck it, it's completely normal.
Yes, to the side.
It's incredibly difficult.
Yeah.
Listening and practicing speeds everything up. That's completely true. Like listening to audiobooks or listening to kind of like videos that almost make you listen and then write things down. Those are amazing to me. So I would definitely recommend those. It takes time. That's also something that I said before. It takes time. More than you think. Like as I said, 2 years and I still feel that I'm learning, and understanding the culture helps. This is so cool because when you're hanging out with Germans, you get such an advantage. That's also a cool thing about you can really dig deep into the culture.
Don't fall, please.
Yo!
How long does it take to learn German? Great question. A lot of fucking time. A1, A2, like from 100 to 150 hours each. B1, B2, 200 to 250 hours each. And C1, C2, up to 300 hours each. So again, patience. Where to learn German if you are in Germany? The Volkshochschule is the one that I went, and it was pretty good. It's affordable and it's community-based. The Goethe Institute, well, if you're freaking rich or your company has a lot of money, they will send you here. It's like the best place to go. And universities, like the LMU, the TUM, they offer really good courses, and they are extremely cheap as well.
If you live remotely or you cannot attend a course in person, you have my good friend's Max Yoko German course, which I would 100% recommend. Like, look at it. It's beautiful. And he honestly does a really good job at explaining all the levels. So go check that one out. Then you also have websites like Italki, where you get like tutor or like these one-to-one sessions where you can have like you pay per hour and you can select how much you want to pay, and it really gives you that flexibility, so to say. It's really nice. I feel like it's a good tactic if you want to, be flexible and also practice your German with a native speaker or somebody that knows what they're doing. And then obviously you have the green bird that I kind of like hate and has slaved my life. And you can also check out this website called Tandem. It's where basically a person that it's native speaker, in this case German, wants to learn my language, Spanish. And it's kind of like you can save some money because probably the person also doesn't have money, and you both learn languages, I guess. Thank you for watching this video. It's funny that I had to do it here, the end at this garden. But yeah, this is just to show that if you come to Germany, there will be sun at one point. So I decided to really enjoy it and do it outside. Yeah, I just wanted to finish a video with, it took a long time for me to learn German. I think a lot of people, maybe you will see online that they say, well, I learned German in 60 days or 90 days. And part of me feels like each person will learn differently. Understand that, you know, it will take time, and sometimes I don't know why, like, even though you're learning all these rules and all this stuff, you will equally have difficulties. But I think that's why I feel like the more you go outside, the more you try to do this immersive language learning, I think the better it will go for you. Anything is possible. Definitely knowing German before you come to Germany will help you a lot. But I think where you will fully refine your language or your German skills are gonna be here. So yeah, nevertheless, thank you very much for watching this video. If you have any questions, write them down. I'm always answering. So yeah, that's it. Bye. Good luck.